In Hosea 3:5 it says, "Afterward the sons of Israel will return and seek the Lord their God and David their king. They will come trembling to the Lord and to his goodness in the last days." You know, we're closer to the end than we've ever been, and there's a promise that the Jewish people are going to come back to their God in the last days. And we have the privilege of living in Israel and working with the Jewish people. And you can pray for us that we would see this happen in our time. I ride with a cycling club. They're successful, wealthy, secular Jewish guys. And once a year we have a ride, a 3-day ride to Eilat, and in November we had it, and I got to share with 3 of the guys. Each of the 3 days I got to share with a different guy. And one of the guys I asked, I said, when you celebrate Passover, do you believe that God really brought the children of Israel out of Egypt supernaturally, or that it's just a myth? And he goes, "That's a good question." And he thought for a few seconds. He goes, "I think it's probably a myth." And then he said, "Well, what do you think?" And I said, "Well, I think it's real because I believe in the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob." And we talked for a little while, and at the end he goes, you know a lot more about these things than I do, but I'm going to read up and maybe we can talk about it again." So pray for this guy. His name is Oren, and I'm going to see him in the next few weeks. And so I'm trying to make appointments to meet with the guys I've gotten to share with a little bit on the bike as we work out together. Our other field is the other end of the social spectrum, people whose lives have been destroyed by addictions, by drug addiction. And we have 2 girls living with us right now. One has come to faith, and this is Margie's wonderful ministry. And her child was taken away by the state when she lived on the street, and he's been returned to her. He's been with her for 5 months now. He goes to our church. He's hearing the gospel, and his mother's a believer now. And so pray for us that we could be faithful to bring the word to lost Jewish people, and that they would return to the Lord their God and David their king. And thanks for being a part of it with us.